Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start by pulling some keywords for you, and then we're going to jump into the coffee cup. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and if you have subscribed or maybe unsubscribed unknowingly, go ahead to the subscribe button. That's a free way to be here to give some love. Also hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. And if you think that somebody needs to hear it, go ahead and share it with this person. Give this one a like. We have a sickle. Oh wow, it's such a beautiful drawing. You can see there's crystals over it and the eyes. Focus, regrowth, and letting go. Basically cutting some things off that doesn't really serve you anymore. This is really fitting with your energy, Capricorn. It seems like maybe some people or some situation that needs to let go. And because they're maybe holding you back, like poison ivy or like a regular ivy wrapping around your foot that is not letting you go. It is time to focus, detect what they are, and then cut them off. We have a sun because there's a healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy coming. This, I'm going to give an example as a relationship, but it doesn't have to be a relationship. Maybe a work environment, maybe a person in your life, which is also a relationship, but not romantic. That you keep thinking about a person or talking about a person, they have done this to me. Maybe as an example, you're throwing it around here and there. This is basically telling you it's time to completely cut it off and not talk about them anymore because they don't belong into your future. There's a healing energy, happiness, comfort, joy coming. A new person is coming, a new relationship that you desire and deserve showing up. So leave that past behind completely. We have the moon, phases, cycles, intuition. We just passed the new moon, by the way. If you haven't set your intentions, it's not too late. Moon is always right there. Go ahead and set your new intentions, new desires. And when the full moon comes, go ahead and set the intentions for the things that you want to let go. Use the moon energy during this time because it wants to speak to you. It is going to send you some intuitive guidance, okay? Another one we have is a bee, community, cooperation, and sweetness. That's now, it just starts to become clear. Maybe you have a certain type of community been behind you, or maybe you've been carrying on your back. But the thing is, you need to let that go in order for you to expand into the new here. So that's why I feel like the sickle is showing. So there is something like a beehive, organized and operating in a very structured way showing up here for you, okay? So you don't have to yearn, or maybe not, I can say maybe it's like an example you keep giving about your past experiences that needs to let go so you can find your way, find yourself in the place that is fully supporting who you are. Let's dive in here. I don't know if you see it, but I kind of see a snake right there. Snake is an ending of a cycle, and I see like a fountain of youth coming down here from an unknown source. That's why the snake here symbolizes, in your case, is a rebirth and shedding the old skin. And this is starting with actually a tears of joy, some from an unexpected source, unexpected way. Good news are flowing into your life. And then we see a woman here with a hat. She has a body of a snake again. But this is not a negative thing here. This can be someone who has been through a transformation. They have like a relationship cups. There are two cups. One of them is kind of broken. This person can be someone who's been through it. They're not really inside of your comfort zone. They're not really someone maybe you can reach and touch right away. Maybe someone that you're watching online. It can be someone giving relationship advice, career advice, that they have been burnt, but I see two chunks of money here. They might be someone who learned also. It seems like they're going to be a guidance for you. It doesn't mean that you need to jump into their bandwagon though, but we have distance between you and them. But there might be some valuable information that you need to hear. Another thing I see inside is a massive tree. When we look far away, it kind of looks like a person's face. Get closer, we have number 3, which is the number of creativity, communication, expressing your artistic side and communicating it to the humanity, the people. Another thing here, you can see the roots of the tree of life, and someone which is you. You can see the horns belong to the Capricorn on top of this tree, and you are in the middle world of the tree. If you know a little bit about shamanism, they believe in the tree of life is a representative of our life system. The roots are the darker sides, and that also magical sides. We are hiding, and the hidden intuitive guidance that is right there. It's not 100% what I'm talking about, but deeper than that. And this is fully showing, and you are in the middle world here. Middle world is the world that we're living right now, the world of the living. The higher world is like the world of the giants, basically. Like you climb on through the beanstalk. But it doesn't mean the giants are in a literal sense. It's like the ancestors, the divine that are watching you, supporting you right there. And also the high energies and high vibes, they actually lay there. You're in the middle world. You're in being watched by another Capricorn here, maybe someone who is like admiring you from up above. You are in the middle world, creating a world for yourself and materializing it. So you are at that stage at this point. Maybe you're not really realizing it, but whatever you're affirming, becoming your reality. I see here someone with a massive hat. Maybe some of you are kind of looks like a rabbit face, kind of reminds me of the rabbit from the Alice in Wonderland. Someone who's giving you advice. There maybe, let's describe that rabbit, a little out of out of place. That rabbit is really scared also of the creature, and the big-headed queen. So it's someone who's maybe under an authority or scared of an authority. However, they can still give you a solid advice and show you which path that you need to go. And when you take that path, you're in the middle world here. It's a material world, and the actions that you're taking is creating material outcome. The words that you're saying, creating material outcome. But this doesn't mean that you're disconnected from the lower worlds and the higher worlds, underworld and the higher world. You're still connected to it. So you can still call upon the help of those worlds. Okay. Another thing I see here is there's a house, there are fish around it. This kind of looks like an underwater aquarium. There's even a shark right there swimming. This can be an environment when you connect with that middle earth, middle world. You're going to maybe even get something, an offer, which will put you in an environment that is made of water. What happens is an earth sign, even the aquariums, we need to lay some sand on the bottom of it. So without earth, the water cannot really stay. The earth actually holds the water. At the end of the day, even when you look at the oceans are not free running. It has a beginning and an ending, some part of the world. Maybe they're holding the earth. I don't know. But for this reading, I would like to interpret it that way. You are the bottom foundation of this aquarium right here. It has a house for you. That is for that's your space. That's for your needs. It can be even like a community inviting you. It can be a new job opportunity. It can be a place that they will give you a room of your own. But it seems like they're different kind of creatures, the water creatures, sharks, or even beautiful fish swimming around you that you can be very well friends with. This can be like a work environment for some of you. I'm feeling that vibe. We have even coral reefs. I know it's not really colorful, but my mind's eye can see it, like the coral reefs here. And there's also upper world right there that the people are surfing above it. So you might be entering into foundation of a structure that you're building. Kind of reminds me of a cruise ship, basically. There's a machine behind it working, and you are a part of it. And on the top, there's people benefiting from it, and you are really bottom structure. I know this sounds really complicated. Maybe you're not even working right now. Maybe you're not even planning to work. It can be even a social structure you're stepping in. It can be your home environment. It can be your family group, your friend group. But you are becoming really grounding agent here, okay? These people, maybe your ideas are going to be the one that is followed. You're going to become really... maybe you're going to be given the opportunity. This can be a free will choice that you can choose the aquarium, get inside of there or not. When you choose though, I see someone actually holding a vase in her hand. It kind of looks like a big fish as well. She's carrying, she or he is carrying this massive thing. I see a letter C here. Can be in someone's first name or the last name. Can be in yours, like Cecilia, Alice, or maybe carry. What happens is like this is not lasting too long, and you're coming out of it with a massive fish. Fish can be interpreted as material satisfaction, money, wealth, resources, and the sea can be also crescent moon. It can be also like legal approvals, contractual agreements, upgrades coming with that. So it seems like you're going to benefit from it, and it's not going to maybe even last as long as you think it is going to last. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. What do we see here? Your desire is something flowing towards you, coming, but it's not really like super fast, like tomorrow knocking on the door type of fast. But it is, if this is something you think is going to take years, that's not going to be that way. It's going to be even faster than that. Your energy field is really intact. However, it's very light energy. So you might be really stepping into a time that you're not going to be judgmental against what's coming, what's new. You're going to be open to receiving. And this is going to, even though it starts very slowly, you're not going to see massive changes. It can be like a smile in the coffee shop or while you're getting your groceries done. Some small signs. It's going to start with then avalanches of this. If this is a business that you're running, it can be avalanches of customers coming forward or people who want advice from you, or if this is like you're the family leader, it can be many of the parts. Maybe some of them are going to ask for here and there some advice initially, and then it's going to come in a very massive way. There's even a tears of joy here. It can be at the end of the day, for some of you, a recognition coming forth, okay? Let's dive into your tarot now. Three of Cups actually caught my eye. Here we have eels. And Ace of Wands is a new passion here. Three of Cups is a celebration with the loved ones. So then we had the aquarium here. Now I'm starting to think that aquarium is really in need of your existence in that space. They need you. They need like the soft sand to soften the ground and also maybe even bring structure. That's why when you show up, they might have a massive party going on for you. We have Five of Arrows. This is maybe a representative of a person or a situation that is coming to defeat you. But the thing is, you can diffuse that because like you're maybe watching a situation, there's a person just doing everything in their power to win, maybe even shady things. But if you're prepared, if you know that's what they're trying to do, you're not going to jump into that deal right away with a blind eye. You can see that. We have a zodiac. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You might be dealing with someone intellectual, doesn't really see things through a perspective of emotions, or they're like purely logical. That can be also causing the situation to be this strict as well. I feel like though this is coming so you can reconsider maybe partnership with someone. Okay, you're looking at this person, they're really cutthroat. It sounds good in the beginning, but then you'll see if anything happens between us, this person is going to turn around and do the same thing to me. So that might require some consideration on your end. We have King of Pentacles. It seems like you're going to be fine. Even if you're thinking, if I cut that off, it's not going to work out. I feel like there's something better is waiting for you. If you're getting negative vibes from a person or a situation, King of Pentacles is your masculine side, sitting on a throne, very comfortable. He achieves success in the endeavor he wants to achieve. He is strong, powerful, structured. He has the pentacles. He has a castle. In this one, he doesn't. What? In the real tarot, original tarot, he has like castle in the background. He has a massive vineyard, which symbolizes your stability. So either way, you're going to create the stability. So you don't need someone who is maybe giving you the ick in your life to create this structure. Okay, what else we have here is a Knight of Cups. Something better, like when you're standing in your confident throne like that, something better is coming as a beautiful offer, a gentle offer. I told you that this doesn't have emotions. I feel like here it's not only strictly that, it might not be even having intuition. This person might not really depend on the intuition. They might be looking at what's variables in front of them and just calculating things according to that, and they're not really seeing the unseen here. And they're only like aiming to beat and cheat and lie and just get the results they want. They're not really considering the karmic side of the things, that if they hurt someone, it's going to come back. But the person showing up here can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way, is someone considerate of all those things. They're not blindly jumping into it. They don't really have that kind of intention just to do the things just to do it. So it can be a person, or it can be also your attitude change here. Okay, maybe from this to that, your attitude will change when you ground yourself. Another thing I have is the King of Arrows. Now this is the King of Arrows is the one that you're looking for. The logic is necessary. Maybe you're thinking that I need to think logically in the situation too. Yes, you're going to be able to do that. You don't have to just go with the lower vibe here. There's a higher vibe of that arrow that can go to the destination with the royal vibe rather than the court card here. No, this is the court card. This is actually the set of the swords. Either way, Five of Swords is kind of like a tricky. Instead of the trickiness, he has butterflies above his head. You can go through your final destination through transformation, metamorphosis. Okay, and also if this is a partner that you're choosing for yourself, there is someone maybe in the same field with a different attitude that you need to look for that, okay? And when you're offering fully, or maybe when you put yourself out there, or when you look for what's out there, you will find it. What else we have is embrace the moment. So do not fight with what's coming your way. You don't have to go opposed to this situation and say, I have to change this. I have to make a different choice, or I have to correct this. I have to correct this person, the situation. No, you don't have to do any of that. Another meaning of being an authority is taking things as it come rather than trying to manipulate them. Let's see what else with lost in music. This can be taken in two ways. The first thing popped in my head is lost in translation. Maybe your ears are covered, that you're not really hearing what's happening around you, that you need to take the headphones. That's the first thing came to me. But another meaning of the lost in music is, so instead of maybe analyzing every single detail in the word and the lyric, you need to just hear the vibe and the music, okay? I hear kind of like a drums here, maybe even shamanic drums right now. I don't know why, like I'm highly intuitive during these days, and maybe you need to just listen to some of those cleansing drums or manifestation. There's many of them because I saw the tree of life. So you need to maybe connect with those kind of like ancestral work. You don't have to have ancestral connection, guys. We're coming from the same humans. So we're all the same all at once at the end of the day, but it doesn't matter if you have like a bloodline connection to the culture. You can still benefit from the vibrational, like the higher vibration of that music. We have listen. Exactly. This is the message. You need to listen the high vibration. You need to listen high vibrational things. Make sure what you're hearing as words as well. Even the words have color to it. I don't know why I said that. Even the words has a vibration. So make sure you're using like the words like compassion, harmony, and community, freedom, adventure, not the negative ones, okay? What else? Be here and now. So while you're listening, be here and now, because the message, because the information, the solution that you need to hear is right here. Like they're speaking to you. In order for you to hear it, you need to be in the moment, okay? What else we have for right ends? Choose arm position. Basic. I'm going to pull another card because this came for another sign, and I feel like maybe you're connecting the vibe with that too. Choose arm position. This is life is an adventure. Basically, you can go through the adventure with tense and like this Five of Swords energy, like seeing like everything is against you, or seeing it as everything is for me, and my energy can change everything in a positive way or turn things around to positive. Okay, let's pull another one here for you. Okay, evolve into non-complainer. So basically, the universe says I meant what I said. So enjoy the ride and put positive interpretation no matter what comes your way. And that is also, you wouldn't know how you're going to benefit from it and how it is evolving you to be the king, that the queen that you want to become. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.